Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon video on the channel. So in today's video we're going to be checking out, yes you guessed it, a new GX. So this will be number 5 of 6 of the GXs. So we've already, I did mention in the previous video, we have checked out already all the tag teams, so this will not be a tag team. It's a normal GX. Another interesting one. This one came out of nowhere and I was like, okay, fair enough. We can probably see in the background it is going to be a fairy type as well. So, without ruining anything else, let's jump into this and check out the next GX from Double Blaze, which will be in our Unbroken Bonds set. So, what have we got in particular? Well, we have got Whimsicott GX. Yeah, so this one sort of came out of nowhere. I really wasn't expecting this one. It was just like poof, and I was like, oh, well, I love cauliflower. Let's just put it that way. So, if you're a fan of cauliflower, you're in, because this thing reminds me of cauliflower. Anyway, taking away the fact of cauliflower, let's have a little look at everything here. So it is a fairy Pokemon with a HP of 190, and of course it is a Stage 1 Pokemon card. So yeah, pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, I have to say. I do like the artwork. It's sort of winking there, unless it's closing its eye, because those leaves are going to, possibly, scrape past and do something. Yikes. It does have an ability, and of course those 2 attacks there as well. 190 HP isn't bad, although it's not the strongest for Stage 1. So, yeah, let's have a little look and see what this one is all about. So, before that, though, let's not tease you here. Let's have a little look, of course, Cottony. Fairy Pokemon with a HP of 50. Of course, it is a basic Pokemon. So the attack is, for one fairy, it's called Expand, 10 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 10 less damage from attacks. So, it's only got 50 HP as well, which is a little bit meh. But to take 10 less damage is okay sometimes, if you're not going to, of course, get knocked out, which you could easily get done with just 50 HP, so a little bit concerning there. And of course it does have a weakness to metal, resistance to dark, and a retreat of 1, which I guess for that one fairy isn't bad. So there we go. There is the evolved form. So let's have a little look at the full art and rainbow rare for this card. So we have got the full art right there, which takes up a huge amount of the card space, which I love. You still got that fairy, the pink in the background there, and I think it works very, very well with that white, and obviously you've got those green little horn type things coming down from the side. It just works really well. It really, really does look absolutely amazing. A very, very interesting full art. And then of course the rainbow rare, those red evil eyes. Oof. But yeah, another look at a very nice one. I'm just trying to see what the background of that rainbow rare looks like. I can't really see a lot going on there. I think in our Honchkrow one we noticed that there might have been like fish scales in the background. This one I'm not really noticing a lot, but when you get it in hand then you definitely start to notice. But very cool. Very, very nice indeed. So, let's check out the first thing, which is the ability, and it's called Fluffy Cotton. I wonder why. So, if any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. I mean, that is a great ability. That is fantastic, because they could be putting everything into trying to get you knocked out, and you're like, well, hold on, I have to flip a coin. Now, yes, it is flipping a coin, but we do have Victini, and I'm pretty sure Victini would be able to give you a hand with this, especially if you roll tails. You could then go, well, hold on, Victini, flip. Oh, I got heads. No damage. So it could be interesting to really stop your opponent from attacking. A nice sort of defensive block there from Whimsicott, which is pretty nice. So let's have a look at the first attack then. We've got Energy Blow for one fairy. So this is 10 plus damage. This attack does 30 more damage times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon. So not bad, you know, if you had like 3 or 4 on there, 3 would be doing 100, 4 would be doing 130, so it's that sort of stacking up of energy. If you want to try and power on the energies, maybe a nice one to possibly put, and I'm saying possibly, with Gardevoir, because Gardevoir's got the ability, I think it's Secret Spring, where you can just pile on energies. It's like Secret Spring, then attach. Secret Spring with an ability. That's 3 energies already in 1 turn, which is really, really good and a quick way of getting powered up very nicely. So it is interesting. Definitely a very interesting card. Fingers crossed the GX does do something to give that a hand. It is called Toy Box GX for 1 fairy. Search your deck for up to 5 cards and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So it's a great way of obviously searching for them, but it doesn't look as if you actually have to reveal them. Now there's some things, for example like a Alolan Raticate, where you obviously have to look for tool cards in particular. You evidently have to reveal them because you could pull out anything. With this one you can go, okay, Toy Box GX, possibly on turn, it would be your second turn. So on your second turn, evolve up, and then you're like, okay, I need a few extra cards, Toy Box GX, boom, 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 boom. Yes, we all know that people play different things, such as Judge, such as the Mars Shadow with the ability, which is great, let me tell you, I love that card. So yeah, that could definitely put that in the bin for you, quite literally. It will actually put it in the bin, but it will mess up your strategy slightly. So it's good, but I think you really do need to plan ahead and think, look, is my opponent in a bit of a tricky situation here? Could I get away with this? Do I actually need 5 extra cards? Then why not? Do a toy box. Why not? Absolutely go for it. So, finishing off the card, let's have a look. So, of course, it is a GX, so when it is knocked out, your opponent is going to be taking those 2 prize cards. It has a weakness to metal and a resistance to dark, which I guess sort of plays in its favour there. Dark, pretty strong. You've got Zoroark. You've also, of course, got Honchkrow. Weakness to metal is quite annoying because you've got things like Scizor GX. You've got Cobalion, not that a lot of people play that. Melmetal, we've got Lucario and Melmetal, which will be coming out in Unbroken Bonds. So that type of stuff is really going to hit home with this thing quite nastily. And a retreat of 1, which who can complain about 1? You know, and a quick escape board on that, and then that's 0. Happy days. You've got your little cotton buddy on a skateboard flying around everywhere. Everything's good. So yeah, overall, I don't think it's really my cup of tea per se. I think there are several things on this that are pretty cool. I'd like to just see how it goes. People might not play it. It might be a bit of a dud card. A very cheap card, so, I mean, that's okay for me. Collecting this, you know, boom, 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 get all 3 of them. Happy days. It'd just be interesting to see how it goes, and that's always the best thing, is just to see how these cards go with everyone. How popular they are. How they change everything. It's going to be good. So, let's move on. Let's have a look at the Guess the GX, the answer from our previous video. I gave you that picture right there. What was that in particular? It was Cobalion GX with the full art. A card that we completely managed to complete, actually, when we had our boxes to begin with. It's something that I haven't actually seen a lot of people play with, although I just would like to play one of them, put it on your bench, and then that ability does come into play, which I guess would be pretty cool. So, let's have a look at the Guess the GX for this video. So, we have got that picture there, that one right there, and that one right there. So if you guys want to let me know what you think that one is in particular, and also your thoughts on Whimsicott GX. Do you think it's any good? What could it possibly go well with? Please let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to know. But apart from that, I'm going to leave it here for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video when we check out the last GX that will be in Unbroken Bonds. I know, guys, the last one. And then we can move on to the set. Then we can move on to the pre-release promos, and we're literally ready for this Saturday when it drops for that pre-release. And I cannot wait. So, I'll leave it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.